the Cape Town Tigers basketball team is on the verge of qualifying for the 2022 Basketball Africa League, a FIBA sanctioned tournament with strong links to the NBA. Basketball South Africa hosted the Elite 16 at Wembley Stadium in Turfontein in Johannesburg. For more, I'm joined by Thando Mboxwana from Basketball South Africa. Thando, welcome to Sport on the Full View. Just give us a quick synopsis. What's going on with the Cape Town Tigers? They should have played their third place match yesterday. They haven't. There's been a COVID outbreak between the two teams, one of the teams, if I'm correct. What will happen now with the Cape Town Tigers?
Hello, thank you very much. Good evening to the viewers. Yes, we had a little bit of a challenge in terms of the COVID. So we are just waiting for FIBA to conclude on this matter. So it's in the hands of FIBA, but as Basketball South Africa, we have complied with all the regulations of COVID-19 in terms of testing before the arrivals of the team and during the tournament, and also 48 hours before the departure. So we are waiting for FIBA to give us a direction in terms of what has to happen with the third position.
Right, so the Cape Town Tigers still could qualify for BAL, for the Basketball Africa League. Just explain to us from Basketball South Africa's perspective, how big of a deal is it to have a team from South Africa in this prestigious tournament?
Yes, this is the ultimate one. You know, the Basketball Africa League is the professional league that has been formed by FIBA and NBA. So every club in Africa wants to be part of that league. That will be happening in Rwanda, Kigali next year. So every team wants to qualify, and we are hopeful that will be represented by Cape Town Tigers in the finals next year in Rwanda.
Now, Thando, we've spoken to the Cape Town Tigers a couple of times. A remarkable team, a remarkable owner. Are they the exception to the rule here in South Africa? Are there other clubs that are doing what they are doing? Because they seem to be quite a unique outfit. They've got two former NBA players in their ranks. They've got a lot on the table and a lot to offer the game.
Yes, we are very excited to have funders who want to invest in basketball, you know. We want to encourage the private sector to also identify clubs in the locals to make sure that they fund the clubs, because this league is run on the basis of the clubs maybe being able to afford, you know. So some clubs will be participating, and at the end of the day, they cannot afford to become in the mainstream, you know. So we are saying we want funders to make sure that they can support the clubs. Cape Town Tigers has a nice structure. We want to encourage clubs to also make sure that they follow the structure of Cape Town, where we will see the clubs making sure that they can proceed through our national championship. You know, we have a national championship that is a qualifier to the BAL. So all our clubs from district level, they participate, then we go to provincial level, and then we move to the national. That is how Cape Town Tigers is representing South Africa. And also in the other countries around Africa, the club championship, the winners of the club championship, they represent their countries in this league.
Right, so Basketball South Africa has hosted the Elite 16 tournament here at Turfontein at Wembley Stadium. That's a grand venue, up to scratch facilities. But how are the facilities elsewhere? Is that a challenge for basketball in the country? Yes,
we are happy to have government as a sponsor. You know, there are grants. For example, there's a municipality infrastructure grant that government has and the municipalities have that make sure that there's sports facilities around the country. So what we need to encourage is that our people must participate in a level of the integrated development plan of their local municipalities. So our clubs at the local level, at the district level, they must go and participate so that they can advocate for municipalities to build more basketball courts around the country. But I'm here in the Free State, and I've seen, when there's an indoors that is built, then basketball will be a priority in those indoors.
In terms of participation, I mean, the NBA does the marketing for you guys. SABC is now broadcasting NBA matches. ESPN Africa has also come to the table with a full array. So there's plenty of avenues for spectators to watch the game, get interested. Are you seeing an influx in numbers now?
Yes, I'm excited, especially with us hosting this tournament. The basketball lovers are very excited. You can go on social media, you will see there's an interest amongst our basketball lovers that they want to see basketball flourish in the country. We want to take our sport back. We were just behind football previously. So we want to go back to that sport to become the second or the best sporting code in the country. So everybody is excited, especially with this tournament. And we as the Competition Commission, we are going to have more competitions from a level of young mini basketball up to a level of institutions or club level. So we will urge that funders must come on board and assist us in terms of making sure that we take this sport back to our people.
Thando Mboxwana from Basketball South Africa, thanks very much for joining us. Best of luck, exciting times. Participation is the key. Get people involved, get them excited.
No, thank you very much for SABC for giving us this opportunity. We want to work with SABC in the future, but watch the space. I'm saying South Africa, this new NEC that has been elected on the 6th of November will change the fortunes of basketball, and we'll make sure that we'll go back to our sport, as I mentioned. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right, so there you go. Basketball, where it's at. Participate, find a club, join, get involved.